We're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Play fake. Cousins. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when they do that.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The tackle made at the 37.
Well, hold on. You trying to say at the time? Hold on for a second. You trying to say he got mad that you was over there with somebody that popular? Oh, okay. No, not done. I'm not saying.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Okay.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll run the first time with Heath Mostert. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now.
So hold on. So another thing, because I can say is I understand where you're coming from, because 2 things I catch what you're saying is, like, for one, your platform is one community. So when stuff like this that comes up that he's a part of, it's like, in a way, you kind of, you don't have to talk about it, but it's kind of your duty for what you're talking about to talk about it. And he kind of felt like, since he kind of messed with you one time, that you supposed to turn the other way. You wasn't supposed to see that.
Yeah, and not look.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered
Right.
that they ended up
Now
running
you're
themselves
front.
out of time.
So, I would agree with you, but also, another time I created my channel, if you go in the description box of the channel, so it's a research page.
On second down, Mostert. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Guilty.
Whoa.
Everybody's talking about everywhere on the internet. That's what they do. That's what they do on the internet. What is the big problem? Is it the living room? We just go home. If you're home already, then turn up again.
Mask Entertainment, thank you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Family of Gino Quinn and Victoria, thank you a lot.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Because he's there. See, they never came and talked to me about himself because he can't talk with me, because he can't debate with me. I'm not going to debate with him. I'm asking specific questions That's me. I'm not going to be around the bush. Shit, get right there with somebody.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I got questions for him. And that's how somebody act like that.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Just say it's hatred, man. Just say it's so cold hatred, brother. Because you don't know. You never met. Just say it's hatred, brother. No, it's not hatred. Actually, you can't believe.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
You taught me something personally because you don't really have the knowledge in certain things because all the things that you basically do. I learned already as a young person. I learned those things. Black and all that stuff like that. I learned a lot of stuff as a kid. So I learned from other people like the great Uncle Rashid and other people like that, Donovan Clark. I learned about people.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
I just you know, like how we open a panel? Yeah. Panel like any other panel. You just walking into a panel and they, this thing was on my shit. Everybody was ready. Tell everybody to believe.
Right. So what we no. So what we allegedly be in a position, right, or whatever we say, is there like documentation?
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a 1st down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
And we acknowledge them if they're not leading the right way.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 8.
Down when he was at that place when he was this long, these things, brother Quran. I don't believe with brother Quran these days. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, I'm in New York. I speak to people that's connected. I know people that's black.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
But Oda, not to put it on you or anything. One thing that I question the people that go against him or like because he has done stuff and like he makes stuff like that. But like if you, I ain't gonna say purposely and not just you, but like if you take out somebody like him, if he is gonna take position that he is a leader, like again, like we can't just have communications because what we do when we're gonna knock down somebody who is bringing in somebody who has.
I don't want to knock him down. I want him to change. I don't want to knock him down. I want him to change, and I can do anything that he do better. I don't know. I can do it to the test. Okay, I'll take the challenge. Any challenge that anybody wants to challenge me on anything.
Well, I mean, that's great, too, if you saying that
you're willing. Jonathan Coachman, coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
We need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Helping the people, listening to people, help people to get monetized. Make sure bring up people that's fans.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Show them. They give you money.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
I was a supporter.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
So you look at people like Eagles, I'm like, what are you playing in anything? But if you're doing certain shit, it's real shit. Get your ass not doing it, get the fuck out of here. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to change. And that's
the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
You have a kingdom, you don't listen to the people. What happens? You Nebuchadnezzar, which king are you? Which person can be back in the time? What? Anybody that dealt with the people that didn't listen to the people.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Don't listen to the people. It's the people. The king said the people as the people said the king.
Mostert.
The people talking to you about this.
Shamar Stephen there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked it.
Well, I haven't had any talk with brother with him. I think that.
This is Mostert. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. Will be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
This is what the back was supposed to be about when he was asking for a new expansion of the news. But where's the news? What happened to the band? Okay, say the man up. Say you got the money, you got the money. What happened to the
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will lose yardage.
Are you not worried that he doesn't like
23-yard
stuff
line.
like this and he doesn't
2
get
yards the
cheapness?
loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Here's Mostert. Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
But then, on the same interview, he cursed out women and all that stuff.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And that's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now Osborne to return it. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all nothing offense.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Vikings, nothing.
Too skillful for this. Okay? They think if they big, that they rank that good at it. But they don't know what happened. They don't know what happened. They don't know what happened to him. You see what I'm saying? So everybody looks at people.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
I know that. I know these people.
Right.
If you believe that you could be a leader for the black community.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They begin with a quick throw out left. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
You can see that, but if our people need somebody, I'm one of those hands too, but I think we all need to step up and start beating our people.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Like a young Pharaoh, now what happens to us? So we don't need them.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Yard to go.
side. I make the videos based on shit he's talking about. There's been a video the other day saying, do you feel about dark skin women? 2 days ago, bro, he's asking a run-back type question, bro. Why would you be asking that question? Why don't you say how you feel about black?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
You did not. You think that that's you think that it's something else besides that because you think even Tyson, I don't think that that's bad though. Tyson, man, America sells crap yesterday. Do you have anything else that you would be worried about as being a leader that somebody would look at that would bother you about? Because you said you had to work on yourself. Yeah, because you know that. Yeah, because. You know that people wouldn't nitpick and stuff.
On the ground, it's Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So still 14 yards to go, second down. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Call out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. Bailey's kick is good. And they get themselves
I think we do. My thing is, I wouldn't put the pressure on you that you was talking about it, but the thing is, we have to come to some area. That's why I was asking you about signing that yourself. Like, I was asking you to do it. Let's just like making an extra point, piece of cake.
Because at this point, not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, because... Yeah, no, because... Yeah, and I know it's a lot of people in his community.
It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On 2nd and 11 now.
But I don't think he
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
I doubt very seriously that he lied about it. He just said he wasn't over there. I doubt that he really did that. I think he just said that. What's going on, yeah, he's still wrong for saying it.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Right. Right.
1st and 10, it's Mostert.
That part of it's terrible. Yeah, what's going on with you, OG?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Once again, it's
exactly. Even if I win, I'm not doing that. You heard me just tell Tommy that shit. I'm not pulling up on nobody. Nobody should be pulling up on anyone.
The Niners on 3rd down.
Yeah, so
2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Garoppolo now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. completion and the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Dance into his left. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
The running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
Bringing people together, allowing people to focus their minds, people to get blocked. 1,000 races in there, all types of shit that tell people to monetize their channel, share shit, tell people about people every day.
Your channel is your name, bro.
There's one community.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I created this.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Mostert. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
11-yard line.
You have to make it go like that. You have to make the women up and have the women having their voice too. You don't even need that.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3rd and 3.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
If you say, fuck this nigga, you need to go under the jail with y'all.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And the Vikings now to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
Jackson, you're you familiar with Sarnetta yourself, right? Who got that music? You can hear it.
Now Cousins.
You familiar with Sarnetta yourself?
What a great sequence by this defense so far. They're giving him nowhere to go to the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here?
For your section, like I said, yourself, what you been up to, brother?
Down 7, they got to go for it here on 4th down.
Stuff together, whatever.
Yeah, man, I've been working so many
Cousins to throw.
crazy hours, man.
And he
I've been
finds
tired and then working and got me.
And they're going to get this
I've been
beyond the
working
40
shift,
before
man,
it's
Sunday,
taken down.
and I ain't even been able
They
to
keep
put
the game alive,
no
at least for the
content
moment,
together, man.
as it's a
They've been
first
having me
down.
working mad hours, man.
He'll look to
That
throw.
shit funny.
Johnson
got
with a
that
completion
music?
over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage
I'm
before
still
being
building my
dropped
channel.
inside the 40.
I be just
That good
uploading
for
it.
21
Yeah, we
yards
do
on
some
the
videos
catch
and
and
upload
run.
mine. I'm not even having got the subs yet.
That'll be complete to Cook. And all the way inside the 15.
Yo, who has that music? You need to turn that music.
Good for 24 yards. From the red zone now, Cousins. Incomplete. Oh, a lot of contact right there. No call. Maybe got away with one.
What are you doing questioning the
Yeah,
contact?
I can hear that shit. Yo, who got that damn music?
I think that probably played into it. The officials, they won't let the players determine it down the stretch.
Yeah, I think it's the body care. Right? So you make it easy yourself. So like, let's say.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. A throw for Thielen once again. This time it's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Cousins to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They made some nice plays. They give themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
After I set up the description and all of that, right? Just stuff from your phone.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
See what problem right there? Right? That's the distance. Schedule it. See? And then schedule it.
Here's Cousins. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They hand it off to Mostert. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
San Francisco.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Save with video, start recording shit in restream, streaming out. Videos recording this talking. Doing it to screen shares. Look at this shit. I'm showing you all the shit that's going to do live.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Johnson was
he also, what he really needs to know, too, is he needs to know.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I don't know how to do it. He needs to know how to put his music like on his tape, like so he need to put his music on his tape. But I think he only got it on a foul.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
You're gonna have to get up like this. What kind of phone you got? You got Android.
Yeah, you can talk. You can take it off the top. I put it on there because I kept hearing that music.
Last play, great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it. And they came up with the interception and sealed the victory.
The name of the song is fiction, and people watch the video, right? On YouTube, when it's music, it'd be artwork, you watch, you listen to it, right? So you get the picture, whatever the picture is, right? Let's say I take the photo, right? I take the photo, let's say that's the photo I'm taking, right? Then I'm gonna also go down, so I'm gonna pick some photos, right? So I'm gonna go get a subscribe button photo, I'm gonna go get a like up photo, whatever, but you get logo photo. You pick the 4 photos that you probably want.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
A picture that says this, right?